is what I get for wanting to be platinum blonde in Japan.
Okay, I really wanted to start this video off a whole lot better, but I'm on day 1 of my period. The horse and the pony have done nothing but fought for the past week and a half, kicking at each other. I'm waiting for somebody to get hurt. I have friends flying in from all over the country and also as far as, actually all over the world, as far as Japan, in like 48 hours. I'm bleeding, I'm fat, I'm cramping, I have Botox in like an hour. I don't have all my Christmas gifts yet, and I get back from my trip on Christmas Eve. That's how we're starting this. Let's go. Good morning. I really wanted to start this off. I brought my blanket and I was gonna be all comfy cozy on Gun and like chilling with him, being all warm. But him and the pony have been doing nothing but kicking at each other for the past week. He wouldn't make a good couch today at all. It's day 1 of my period and just in time because I'm just getting over the flu and I have my friends flying in from as far as Japan in about 48 hours. And I have a Botox appointment in like an hour. By the way, I only get my chin Botox. If I sound nasally, it's because I was literally bedridden with the flu for the past 3 days. I only get chin Botox because I have hyperactive chin muscles and my chin tenses up when my face is resting and I don't like it. So I just get Botox in my chin to relax the muscle. Anywhoosie, it's feeding time. It's Botox time. I have to go to the mall to get some odds and ends because once I come back from this trip that I'm going on, it's Christmas Eve. I'm getting back like on Christmas Eve. So I have to have gifts squared away. I didn't have this planned out at all. And look who's all snuggled up and bundled up. We're officially in the negatives, ladies and gentlemen. Would you believe that? Gun's done eating. He's going through my car. But look at what I've done. Oh, he found the mints. I'm using the mints as a tripod. Look at what I got at Tractor Supply. Have you ever seen something so darn precious? I have like some pink tools because like I need to have a screwdriver and stuff in the car. All right. I got a little toolbox for the car and I'm gonna tape it to the ground. I'm gonna Velcro it to the ground. I have some double-sided Velcro. So I'm gonna Velcro it to the bottom of my car. All right, Gun. We're gonna, let's get you back in the, let's get you back in the gate, bud. It's very teeny tiny. There's like 2 drawers and then very shallow top part. Car toolbox secured. It was $20. I'm really just, now that I have time, trying to tidy up the back of my car because I'm about to have like 7 people up in here very soon. Also, I no longer ride with spurs. I'm gonna be 100% transparent with you. I cannot feel my lips. Also, I don't ride with spurs anymore. When I was training for barrels, I was riding a Mustang and I rode with spurs. Then I got Gun and I started training him, and a few months into training him on barrels, I noticed that the spurs made him buck and I switched to a whip. Besides the point, I wore girl spurs. They're just like a little thinner than this. Like these are like very thicky, big douchey El Duce spurs, and I switched to a whip. That's been working great. Just tap him on the shoulder. I'm not like smacking him or anything, whatever. I'm gonna be fully honest with you. I got these new spurs. I don't know where my old ones are. I got these new spurs as an El Duce moment for an outfit. You know what? I don't care because what's anybody gonna do about it? Like I have spurs. At least I'm part of the horse world wearing spurs and not like just kind of yeehaw out here. My spurs have always fit great and I would wear them and I would honestly forget that I was wearing them. And then I got these new ones and one foot, I feel like one spur is tighter than the other. Now these are man spurs because I wanted like huge, big, thicky El Duce obnoxious spurs. And it's like, what do I even do about that? That's a later problem. I actually have like actual things to worry about today. Okay, I gotta go to my Botox appointment. Somebody check me. Am I good?
You might have like a little jelly type roll there for like.
NANI?!
Waiting for these to come back into stock for a solid 1.5 years now. I'm taking 8. Six. No, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. The litter's not in the room with us. Just grease. So greasy. Yeah. I need a jacket that's an actual, oh god, that's like a nice looking jacket. That's not like a work jacket. One of these, but oversized. So tight. How is there such a drastic difference? It's one size down. I hate it more than the last one. I think it's gonna be the oversized one. I might not get the jacket, but I might get this. This is tough. The belt goes pretty hard. Leave it to the men's section to not have like a mirror by the sunglasses. They really would do that. Okay, quickest haul ever because it is 11 o'clock at night. I also, okay, these are so ridiculous. I got these at WeGo in Japan. I have a whole vlog. I got these, whatever. And they look so bad on me. I tried them on. They look terrible on me. I didn't get them. I ended up going back because the edges of them are like glitter and I couldn't stop thinking about it. Turns out they're really good for glare when I'm driving at night. I can take these. I won't make you look at me in these right now because they do look actually terrible on me. First place I went was Crate & Barrel. So the whole reason I went to Crate & Barrel is because I returned something and I didn't have the receipt when I returned it. This was like a month ago. It was a whole thing. I returned some garland. I realized that no garland should ever cost $200. So I returned it and I didn't have the receipt and they were like, we can give it to you on a gift card. And I was like, okay, fine. And then I was like, oh, my sister likes home stuff. So like for her Christmas gift, I could see if I could transfer $100 from the original gift card that I have over to another gift card and then gift that to her. So I went there today with this genius big brain idea. And I asked the girl, like I gave her that whole thing. I told her what the plan was. She goes, okay, this large old lady was standing behind her. Is the credit on the gift card from a return? I was like, yeah, I should have known better than to tell the truth in this moment. She goes, our policy says that if it's from a return, we can't transfer the credit to another gift card. Like we can't buy another gift card with it if it's from a return. First of all, acting like I'm making money off y'all. Acting like I'm getting away with something. Acting like I'm pulling a fast one. I'm making no money. You're losing no money. It's cash. It's cash on the gift card. Even though it's cash from a previous return, it's still cash on the gift card. So it can move over. The girl's like, I'll just move the money over for you because like what's even the difference? So gift card secured. $100 for my sister for Crate & Barrel. And then the other thing that I got was I have this bistro set of silverware from West Elm and it's like a very plain silverware. It's like a very plain utensil and it has like 2 little stripes on it and I think it's really cute and simple and elegante. At Crate & Barrel, I saw like one of these spoons that looks like this and it has like it's a little tiny teaspoon and it has the little 2 stripes on it and there was only one and there's only been one for like the past maybe 4 months. Every time I pass through that store I check and they're never back. Today they had a whole bunch back in stock, so I got 6, set of 6. I like having sets of things. Then Victoria's Secret, I was like maybe I'll get underwear. They were doing the 7 for $35 and I dreaded that because I always go in there, pick out 2 pairs that I like and then put them back and leave because I can never find more than like 2 or 3 pairs of underwear that I actually like. I really went through it today and I found 7 whole pairs of underwear. I'm really just running low on underwear. I was actually running around earlier this morning like, why don't I have underwear? I don't really show my okay, like this is weird. I'll show you really quick. I got this regular, I got like, okay, I had to get some like thong underwear. Usually I get granny panties. I love a good granny panty. I get all of my underwear in a size large because I hate the feeling of underwear. If I can feel the underwear on me, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be like, I'm just going to want to go home and like change. So I get my underwear in a size large so that they're like really loose. And then usually they start to fall down and then I throw them out and then it's like this vicious cycle. But I got these little striped ones. So this is like a booty short-ish with the black thing there. This is like the same thing, but like in a thong. And then I did the same thing with this where like it's like a, you know, and then the same exact thing with that with the granny panties and then literally plain black thong because I get that every single time I go there because I'm working on like throwing out my underwear regularly. And then this is one that I saw that I don't know how much wear I'll get out of this, but it was too darn precious not to get. That is so cute. I can already tell it's gonna be so itchy and so uncomfortable, but I think it's really adorable. And like what is like dental floss. I really avoid these with my whole life. I just thought it was really cute. Boot Barn. This is actually, so this is what I went for. And I've gone there, I've tried this jacket on 3 times. I'm not gonna try it on again because you already saw me try it on, but I tried this jacket on 3 separate times. And then today I was finally like, you know what? I have a lot of jackets. Like, this is a winter vacation. We're gonna be like, I think we're gonna go shooting, we're gonna go skiing, we're gonna be outside, we're gonna be doing outdoorsy things. So I have a lot of like outdoorsy work jackets, like a lot of them. But I don't have any nice outside jackets. So I just got this one, and I have an idea of how I want to style this. I'm gonna do it tonight, and if it doesn't work out, I'm going to return this tomorrow and get my $100 back, because a week ago these were on sale for 25% off. And the guy at the register was like, yeah, the sales go through February. Boy, did he lie. I got this belt, and I don't love the buckle. I might change out the buckle. This is like the front of it. And then at the back, it has this print here. I think that's really cute. And then the end of it looks like that. I get all my belts also really long because me and my husband share belts, and he's always like, I'm gonna wear that, I'm gonna wear it. I'm like, great, whatever. And then I also just like it to like just wrap around a little bit extra. I get everything like a couple sizes too big for me. These I saw at the very last second. I'm just opening it. It's like a hand towel set, I believe. So, oh gosh, it pulled. So I really don't care for this one back here, this like fuzzy one, but this is the moment. I have plain brown hand towels that I got from Japan, and they're in storage for like when I have my own kitchen and I can like decorate my own place. But I just figured like the plain brown hand towels and then this accent could go with them. I don't know what I'll do. Like, this might be the cat's bath towel or something, because I think that's really ugly. But yeah, I'm not crazy about the cow print. That was it. It's really late. I took out salmon and defrosted it, and I'm literally putting it in the fridge and getting a Wawa sandwich for dinner, because I really can't be bothered to be making rice and salmon right now in the middle of the night. And I gotta be up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta feed again because the lady that usually feeds for me cannot feed tomorrow, but it's okay. I also have to clean out my car, make brownies, make 2 lasagnas, ziti's. I did ziti's because it was easier than lasagna. I have class at 11. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, this is technically listed on my Depop as we speak, but I just had the epiphany today that I would wear this like Sherpa thing with the teddy bear. I hope you can't see me in the mirror behind me. I'm like not wearing pants right now. Yeah, this thing with like the teddy bear ears like poking out of this, but if it's too much and too annoying, then I'm gonna return this if it doesn't fit the vision. And if it's like too bulky, because I don't wear jackets much. And if I wear a jacket, it has to be super cold for me to wear a sweater under a jacket. So like, I don't like being stuffed up at all. The vision was this jacket zipped up with the little teddy bear ears sticking out. It is puffy stuffy on the arms, but it's okay. All right, my hair obviously wouldn't be like that. That's so cute. That's really cute. I'm just afraid it's not the most comfortable thing in the world. All right, I'll sleep on it. I'll think about it. I might return it. $100 could be better spent literally anywhere else, now that I think about it. It's warm out here today. Now y'all could watch me struggle to get him out while keeping everybody else in. Everybody away. Everybody away. Gun? Come on out. Nope. Good boy, Gunther. I got the Botox yesterday, and I tried to film as much of it as I could, but at the end of the day, I can't really begin the angles while somebody's coming at my face with the needles. So she was like, expect a little jelly roll. If you get a little jelly roll on your chin, it's perfectly normal. I've gotten Botox on my chin, maybe this might be the 4th time. Never gotten a jelly roll. I was like, yeah, okay, jelly roll, whatever. Last night I was eating. What is that? Is that the jelly roll in question? So I don't know how long this is gonna last. I'm really hoping it goes away very soon, because I hate it. There's a jelly roll. She's like, it'll kick in about 5 days. I was like, that's pretty quick, because usually it takes like a week or 2 to kick in. Botox lasts differently with everybody. Some people it lasts like 3 months. For me personally, it lasts like 4 months. I got Reversidol. I don't know. I don't keep track of what kind I get. I usually just get what they recommended me. It was about $180. So yeah, that's the update on that. I have a chin jelly roll now. I guess it's better than like the hyperactive chin, because my chin literally like tenses up while I'm resting and my face will look really skinny. I like to have that little point in my chin, because I do have like a decently pointy chin if my face isn't super puffy. And I think it's really cute, but like it tenses up when I have my RBF. So there's nothing I hate more than a can opener. I hate a can opener. Would you believe I forgot to defrost the meat? I have 4 pounds of meat, frozen solid here. I'm just making a quick sauce, because sauce is something that is gonna take a couple of hours, and
take it from me who makes sauce regularly and has been down the rabbit hole with sauces. A good sauce can be done in 3 to 4 hours. A great sauce, an amazing sauce, can be done in about 8 hours. I personally like to simmer my sauce for about 8 hours. I don't add sugar. Simmering it, the more you simmer it, the more it tastes like tomatoes, the less it tastes like pennies, and also the more the natural sugars come out and you don't have to dump sugar in it. I also don't like a sweet sauce, so instead of sugar, if it's super tangy, I'll put like a pinch of baking soda because the basic will counter the acid, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna try to make my hair extensions look as natural. I hate can openers. We're gonna try to make my hair extensions look as natural as possible, and I'm gonna kind of show you how I do that. I got new hair extensions, and if you've been here a minute and you've seen me out in the wild, I don't blend my hair extensions maybe the way I should. Maybe it's because I'm never going anywhere important. But yeah, my hair's always kind of chopped. So if I could get this can open. Also, the kind of tomatoes you use matters. I personally go to Costco and I get this like big, it's 2.84 liters. It's 100 ounces. These kind of tomatoes, they don't get really bitter. They don't get really, they kind of like work, because I've used cheap tomatoes before and they were sour and then they were bitter, and I was like, I'm not eating that. So this is a pretty foolproof brand. If not, I also have some of these laying around if you don't have a Costco membership, whatever. I personally make a lot of sauce, so I get these big like 100-liter things of just whole tomatoes and I just cook them down. Anyway, I'm really back and forth today, but yeah, I'm gonna show you how I try to make my hair extensions natural looking. I'm trying to get like a natural wave in them so that they just kind of blend in every setting. I don't plan on doing any like actual hairstyles. Like I might do braids, I might do ponytail, whatever. Like I like a good natural frizz, you know, like when your hair is like perfectly damaged. I like that. Right now, the extensions are like coated in silicone because they're new. So we're gonna try to get the shininess off of them and have a good natural. Is there seasonings in this? What is that? Oh, it's like a big basil leaf. I was like, tell me it's gone bad. It's just a big old leaf. Wait, I usually get these. There's usually nothing in them because they're like, they're just peeled tomatoes. It'll be good. Oh, wait, before I forget, another tip to a good sauce: toast your spices. They'll be a lot spicier if you toast your spices. So I do, and be very, very careful because like garlic powder burns and gets really bitter really fast. So toast your spices lightly and quickly. I like to do a whole bunch of paprika. Paprika has like a meatiness to it. I don't know, like I don't like peppers, but I like paprika because for some reason it makes meat taste more like meat, and I'm doing a meat sauce. So especially toast your the oregano. I'll obviously like add more as we go. I do just a hint of red pepper flakes, just a hint. I'm feeding white boys, so I can't do too much spice. And a touch of garlic. I usually have parsley and basil and like rosemary growing. It's winter, so there is just no such thing. I usually just grab like a yellow, golden, or white onion like this. I just like cut off the butt ends, take off the skin, and then I like quarter it because sauce kind of simmers for a long time and the onion will kind of like break down. While the sauce simmers, the onion will break down, so I don't bother like cutting it up. I don't blend up the sauce. Like all of the fibers break down and just fall apart really nicely. So I don't know when I became like a cooking channel, but like just toast these until you can smell them. Okay, I can smell them, so I'm gonna dump the tomatoes in. I love that there's no niche happening here. I'm doing a little bit of everything. We do it all out here. Oh, I gotta open the other sauces because I'm making 2 big ziti's, because I'm gonna make one so that we can have like a family dinner tomorrow, and then I'm gonna do another one to bring on the trip because we're gonna be in an Airbnb for about 5 days, and I think it'll be good to like have food in the house so we're not constantly buying food because food's expensive. And I got some on the floor, it's okay. And it will reduce a lot. I'd rather have too much sauce than too little, because also like when you refrigerate like pasta and stuff with sauce on it, the sauce like dries up a lot, so I'd rather have a lot of sauce. Okay, so I literally just cube up my onions like this. I just cut it into 6 big chunks. It goes right in here. Usually when I have basil, I'll do like a whole string of the basil, and that'll also break down in here. Oh, we dehydrated some parsley because winter came up on us real fast. Just do a bunch, eyeball it. Like this is not going to be all the seasonings you put in, so it's best to put less because you can always add stuff. You cannot take stuff away. So I like to really simmer it down, because if you taste it in like this state, it's not going to be salty. Once it reduces and there's less water, it's going to be super salty. So don't put all your seasonings in one basket. Welcome to the top of my dresser. I
ran a quick test because I went on chat, as I do. I don't ask questions anymore. I talk to chat. So I asked, how do I make my hair extensions look the most natural and last the longest using just mousse? This is the mousse that I got. They did not have the mousse that I wanted. This is the Marc Jacobs, no, Paul Mitchell, one of them. Extra body sculpting foam. Chat said to shampoo them. I am not somebody that shampoos my extensions unless they're really dirty because it does have that silicone coating, and I find, hang on, let me get an old one. When you take off the silicone coating, it tends to look like this after being worn for an entire day. Now, let me get a new one. I was not prepared at all. Okay, this is a brand new one. I get Bellamy, by the way. This is a brand new one. This is an old one that has had the silicone coating removed a long time ago. I condition them. I do everything. I do treatments on them. This is how they are every time. I literally did a gloss on them, and this is the state. Chat said, get the silicone coating off so that it holds the wave, mousse it while it's wet, let it dry. They said to blow dry it, but I'm not standing there with a blow dryer. And then curl it, pin curl it, do the whole thing. I did a test. I got 2 new extensions. This one I did not shampoo, but I wet it down and I put mousse in it. This one I did shampoo and then I put mousse in it while it was wet. This one's not even completely dry, but I don't know. I don't know which one looks better. I honestly think I don't have to shampoo it because this one still, it doesn't feel silicone-y anymore. It's acting natural. It's not acting like doll hair. This one is still wet, so I can't really tell, but I don't think I'm gonna bother shampooing the hair extensions. I'm just gonna wet them all down, mousse them, let them dry. And my hair, update on my hair. By the way, I bought this thing the other day. I bought a big hair clip. I bought like a big, huge hair clip, and I was like, let me get another one. I got this from Kitsch. I've been buying this brand for a long time. I generally like them. This hair clip is one of the worst things I've ever spent $10 on in my life. I hate it. It comes off, like, I really thought it'd be like really good because it has these prongs that stick down and it just kind of holds everything. It holds nothing. My hair right now looks like this. I don't have a lot of hair. When I had a lot of hair, and then I moved to Japan and they messed it up so bad and all of my hair fell out. So this is what I'm working with. It's growing, it's thick, whatever. But when I put my hair up in this to hold it, it does not, and I like try to press it down, give it like a few minutes, she's not there anymore. Now imagine if I had hair extensions. That's not gonna work. But it is like, if you're driving, it is a lot nicer, like, or like working out, like resting your head. It's a lot more comfortable. It's just not, it doesn't work. And I don't even have a lot of hair. I don't even have what people would consider a lot of hair. Like, it's thick, but it's not a lot. My hair, I am trying to get my hair to match the extensions. I did a gloss, so I did the Bond Repair Concentrate. This is a pre-poo. And then I did the Glossing 5-minute lamination mask. This is a post-poo. Pre-poo, post-poo. Okay, I just took the everything shower of everything showers and I might have messed up. So now they're both completely dry, and the shampooed ones look better than the unshampooed ones. To me, there's like more of a wave. They're lighter and fluffier looking. And the whole plan was like, if I needed to shampoo them, I would have just taken them into the shower with me. But then I didn't see a difference and I was like, why would I do all that? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to just shampoo them. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Also, I decided I'm gonna give that jacket back to the store because let me show you. For $100 of my money, it is just not the best quality. I didn't mind that it was really light because I got it to wear like a hoodie under it, but it kind of is giving Shein quality in a way, and the zipper is very cheap. And it also, because first of all, the unfinished hems and there's a lot of threads hanging out, unfinished like edges, and the zipper is really cheaply made. It's like a very light, loose zipper, like something you get on like Shein or Forever 21 or something. A lot of threads hanging out, and the zipper catches on them, and then it's also a really cheap zipper, and it feels like it's about to come off every single time I have to try to detangle it. It's just not giving the quality that I would want for $100, so I'm just gonna bring it back tonight. All right, so half the time my clothing dryer is used for my hair extensions. I just string them up like this, and this is how they dry. I'm gonna put some mousse in them, and they're gonna be like this overnight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna cut them because it would look really weird if I just had like my hair that ends here and then extensions that don't end till here. Like, you kind of need some. I don't prefer having layers in my hair. Like, once my hair grows out to the length I want it, which would be probably around this length, a good like 22, 24 inches, I don't think I will have layers. I don't personally love layers in super long hair. For hair extension's sake, it would just be crazy if I didn't have the things. Right. I don't have a hair spot, a hair location, so my hair brushes and combs are always just wherever I happen to set up that day. Brush from the bottom up. Hair extensions, treat them well. Treat them good. These were $400 hair extensions. Human hair is very expensive. The better you treat it, the longer it'll last. These hair extensions last me about a year. If you could call this lasting a year, they last me about a year. They probably should only last me like 6 months or so, but it really is in how you take care of them at home, because I've had Bellamy hair extensions that have been perfect and looked amazing after 2 years, and then I've also had Bellamy hair extensions that look like crap after 3 months. The lighter the color of the extension, the more frizz and the more damage, the more crappy they're going to look after a shorter amount of time because of the bleach. So choose your battles. I know I don't need hair extensions. Like, my hair is a regular length. It's not like I have a pixie cut or anything. I just personally really like to have very long hair. I always have my entire life. I actually started wearing hair extensions when I was like 10 or 11, maybe. I don't remember. I was very, very young. But I looked a lot older. I looked a lot older than I was because I had like dyed hair. I did my piercings in like my bedroom at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had hair extensions, and usually like young kids don't have hair extensions. So I literally, from the time I was like 10 or 11, people thought I was 21, and I just kind of stayed 21 looking. Mousse is something to me that I think if I use it regularly, I'd be very wasteful with it because it's very satisfying. I mean, it's a liquid. Oh God, it's everywhere. Yeah, if you have like a clothing rack, a clothing hanger like this, I'd say do it. When I was like young in my bedroom, I would wrap the weft around my toe and sit like this and just like do my hair like that. And it was just a wild time, but very formative years of my life. Okie dokie. Brush them through, and then I gotta go check on the sauce. Before I cook, like if I'm cooking for like friends or like a bunch of people, I usually like take a shower before I cook, because I know, as well as everybody else knows, you cannot eat food out of everybody's house, because people, they let their cats up on the counter, they pick their nose, they do all kinds of things. Me, before I cook food that I'm serving like a lot of other people, I literally take a shower, and I usually like wear a shower cap or a bonnet like while I'm cooking. I look crazy when I'm in the kitchen when I'm cooking for a lot of people, because I'm like not playing with like people finding hairs in their food. I'm not playing with people finding nothing in their food. Like, I'm not about to be the cat house. I love cooking for people. I always have. And it's like, I'm not playing around. Alright, chat, I just returned the jacket and I'm back on my bullshit. What do we think about this belt? It's a little too big, but see, I need a size smaller because I don't have any skinny belts, and this is like really nice. Another contender because of the back. Let me see if I could do this. Let me see if I can show the back of it. Okay, I got it. The back is tough. This one, I just hate the douchey like Ariat logo on the sleeve, but this is most of the stuff laid out. I may have another haul. There's also butter in here. I didn't mean for this to happen. A couple of these things might get returned. There were actually a couple of epiphanies we had at the register, and we're like, you know what? I should not leave here with that. This one's not too expensive. It's a skinny, bedazzled kind of Western belt. I'm not too into Western looking attire. Like, usually at the barn, or like even like to shows when I used to do like barrels, like it was just kind of like a hoodie or like a flannel or something. I don't care for the Western of it all. I like a good belt. I don't have any skinny belts. I have all thicky belts. So this is like a good dainty little, just girly, feminine looking belt. I got it super long because all of the other ones were really small. I think they were like kid sizes. This is the only other one they had that was big. But I figured worst comes to worst, I could like put a hole in it here because I have a leather hole puncher in the car. So that'll go with the belt collection. There are these moonshine jeans that I've wanted since last year, and I finally got them in men's, but they flatten my butt down so darn far. It almost makes me uncomfortable because
I don't know why. I buy men's jeans and then I complain that they don't fit my body properly. And it's like, probably because I'm not a man, right? Whatever. I was like, let me look at the women's light wash jeans. The women just did not have any good light wash jeans. So I got these ones. They are Cheyenne. And the design on the pocket is cute enough. These are just like a light wash boot cut. They're a little too loose in the upper thigh, but they fit really well everywhere else. So it's like a little confusing. I returned that jacket and I was like, I might just get a plain Ariat jacket. Am I saying that right? Ariat? I don't know. I don't care. I just really like the way this jacket fits me. I don't think I'm gonna bring all these belts. I don't know why I would ever need all of them. Let me try to. I got 2 pairs of snow pants. I'm really going for like a Victoria Beckham ski trip vibe. Love this hat. Earmuffs to go with the set. Douchey moon boots. Teddy bear thing. Plain black tee. Not tee, long sleeve, Victoria's Secret knit. Obviously sweatpants. I live in sweatpants. And then this alpaca fur thing. This is the vibe. It's very unserious. Unserious is kind of my thing. If you don't know, now you know. Least serious person in the world. I'm also wearing boots with spurs just to be a jingly douchebag in the casino. With that, I'm gonna try a couple of outfits on actually to see if it's even giving. The timing, this is a rough time because I'm just really bloated still. I'm on day 2 of my period, you know, day 2 vibes, day 2 gang. It's a tough time out here. So I still have a jelly roll on my chin, so I honestly think it's worse now. The shadow is disgusting. Okie dokie. Everything's just a little bit tighter than usual. Just a little bit tighter than usual right now. These are the men's slim boot cut and they flatten my butt aggressively. I guess guys don't have butts. I know that, but like I find that men's clothing is just more durable, usually better made. Like if you look at the hemming on a men's jean compared to the hemming on like a woman's jean, if that's what it's called, like the men's clothing just usually have more integrity, I guess, because they're more likely to be rougher on their clothing. Tell me I don't have another hole. All right, this belt will not be for holding pants up. It will be for the cuteness. These are the men's boot cut slim fit jean. Let me try on the women's ones now. This belt has done nothing but piss me off and I love it so much. And I hate that it's so annoying. My boobs look crazy because I'm not wearing an actual bra right now. I'm literally trying to go to sleep. But these are the women's jeans that I bought and I don't like how they make my upper thighs look. I'm getting a weird cut, like a weird cut in right here. Like with the men's jeans, the coochie folds over because there's not supposed to be a coochie there. In the women's jeans, I get just a weird cut in the upper thigh, but the butt's giving a little bit more, like a little bit more. Okay, it's gotten smaller. I know. Okay, but it's giving something that it wasn't giving in the men's jeans. I prefer the color of the men's jeans. These ones they don't have such a bright white blue. These are more of like sure, it's just light denim. These are like stark, light white blue. If that makes sense, like the color on these is something that I've never seen before on a jean. And the color of these is just a regular light wash. Okay, potential ski fit number 1. These are the pants. I like these pants because, first of all, I wish they were a little bit more low-waisted, but I like them because they're like baggy on the bottom and they're like bell bottoms kind of in a way. I feel like the coat though with this is giving put together, it's giving sleek, it's giving, I know what I'm doing. I need a hint of grime. I think I won't wear this coat with it. It might look a little bit more like this for me. Just knowing what I bring to the table. I'm bringing so many coats because I have a lot of coats and I like to have options. Pants were so much looser on me literally just like a week ago, but these are my other snowboarding pants. Still don't know if I'm skiing or snowboarding, but these are like big and puffy and like cargo. I got these when I was 12 and I was a chunky 12-year-old and I told my mom that they fit me when I was 12 because I don't know, I think they were like the biggest ones in stock and I swore they fit me, but like low key, nobody knew that the top one like couldn't button. I was just a chunky, kid. But now they fit me great and I love that I have these. They're like, actually, Sims, I could have sworn these were like, what was that brand that was really popular? Like Fox something. All the like snowboarders and like dirt bikers used to wear, but these are like big and chunky and baggy. I think I'm more likely to wear something a little bit more fitted and like official looking. So maybe this will be the jacket that goes with it. Leggings, whatever. Yoga pants, I don't know. With the moon boots, that's gonna happen. This is one of my favorite hats in the world. I love it. I might clip it up and like, depends on what my hair is doing that day, but like, I love this thing. I think this is why I have so many belts in the lineup because sometimes the belt is the whole thing, the whole outfit. First of all, it's the middle and it's usually just the shiniest thing. So this is from H&M Japan, maybe it's Zara Japan. It's one of those like fast fashion stores from Japan.
pants. These are my dad's pants. He was not wearing them like this. I did this on my own, but I feel like this is just like a good grunge. I'm really not into ripped jeans these days, but these ones I can get along with. I like a good, I don't like all the like, you know, like all the stuff, all the rips. I like usually one good knee rip or two identical knee rips. That's it. Good morning. I very loosely and recklessly put my hair extensions in the order that I would typically wear them in. I'm about to cut them and curl them just to blend them a little bit better. First, I'm gonna show you my makeup and skincare because I only wear Japanese makeup and I only use Japanese skincare or Japanese/Korean makeup and skincare. Because once I lived there, I transitioned to all Japanese products and realized that it's just kind of the way to live. The only American products that I do use that I actually do swear by is the Panoxyl Acne Banishing Body Spray. I'll use this like if I'm gonna go somewhere and be sweating a lot, I'll spray it on my pits because the benzoyl peroxide in it kills the odor causing bacteria that's like in your armpits or like whatever, I don't know, like if your feet stink or something. My feet like don't sweat, it's kind of weird. But I'll use this and I use the face wash every day. I use only Japanese makeup, and when I say makeup, I kind of pick me, choose me. I don't wear foundation. It's a lot of lip products. This is my favorite mascara in the world. I actually have so much Japanese makeup and skincare that I brought home with me that I think I'm gonna like do a haul and like test some things out because I have a box of unopened Japanese skincare, thousands of dollars. Because like when I lived there, I literally just like panic hoarded before I moved back to the States. I panic hoarded skincare thinking I'd never be able to get Japanese skincare again. This is a Korean mascara that I use, and it's not so Asian people, their eyelashes are like straight because their eyes are a little different, and this curls your lashes. So it doesn't give me like a lot of volume or a lot of length. I just take care of my eyelashes, and I've gotten them to the point that they're really long through using like castor oil and stuff. I put this on and it just kind of separates them and makes them wispy, and I really like it. It does give them a little bit of length. I don't get too much volume, but it's a curling mascara. So this stuff I love. You can find all this stuff actually on Yes Style. Sippy. I don't know if this is the thing, the way you say it, but this highlighter is actually the best highlighter I've ever used in my life, and it's broken. And then when I went back to get it, they're sold out everywhere I go in Japan. This exact highlighter is sold out, but it's the best, just liquidy, moist looking highlighter. I'm a sucker for pudding pots. I am a sucker for pudding pots. This is the Fui pudding pot. I have two more over there. I have too many pudding pots. And then this one is the color Graham. It's more of like a blush, but it's just the most satisfying thing. I love this color. All of my lipsticks are like basically this color. The pudding pot is so like, it's just like jello. You just tap it and it's like jello. Very pigmented, very nice. This is something more people need to talk about. I personally think it is the Daisy lip gloss. It's a pigmented lip gloss, but it has like a jelliness to it. Like, you know when you get a gel nail polish, but you get it like a little bit clear, and it's kind of like what people call jelly nails. This is like the jelly nail of lip gloss, if that makes sense. Like it's jelly looking. It makes your lips look like jelly, and it's just something, I don't know what they put in this, but it's actually almost dried up. I need to buy a new one. I am a whore for Romand. A whore. I actually have a lot of these knocking around, but this is like a milky kind of, it's called lilac cream. Just about every Korean and Japanese lip product is a stain. So like when you put this on, this is the glossing color, whatever. When you put these on, they're going to stain. Another thing that I have that's actually like fan favorite, I've been using it nonstop, I love it, is this like pill container. So rather than having like your day of the week pill container where it's like it'll last you a week, this lasts like a good month, and it's just everything in one place. You don't have to deal with all the pill bottles. You can like label them at the bottom. I do prenatal, fish oil, that's NAD. I stopped taking those, there's only one left. These are vitamin C. This is a hyaluronic acid / collagen supplement from Japan. Ashwagandha. We did that one, prenatal. Every single morning and night, I use one of these products. And this one is the COSRX, the 6 peptide skin booster, or I choose one of these two, just depending on the day that I'm having. I think this one has niacinamide. This one's mostly hyaluronic acid. I'm gonna choose just one of these to bring at night. If you feel like your face is like deflated looking and like just like sunken in looking, sometimes I know being out in the cold can do that. I slather my face in this. It is a overnight retinol serum, not serum, treatment. It's like a very thick,
I wake up with the plumpest, most beautiful skin in the world when I use that at night. I actually put that on my knees too. This is barrier cream. I think if I go like skiing or something, I'll put this on my skin because it helps with your skin barrier and hydrating. This is an under eye cream. I put this on my under eyes, lips, and knees. It is a retinol eye treatment. Vitamin C. When you go outside, you need vitamin C. This is a vitamin C cream. This is probably the perfume I'm gonna wear. It's Fahrenheit by Dior. It's a man's cologne because I don't really like women's perfumes. They're a little fruity and like floral. I really prefer more of like a musk or like a aftershave smelling kind of perfume. And then this is Carotene Mask, great for anti-aging, really good for you. I got a big old thing of this. I think I got this in Osaka. That's gonna be the skincare. And I'm gonna put this all away now. All right, I'm gonna show you a little bit of how I cut my hair. I'm not gonna do the whole thing on here because this video I feel like is getting long. But I put my hair in the order that I would typically put it in. I usually either do this over a towel. I take like a chunk, any old chunk, like any chunk that I feel like, and I literally, at any level that I want, I take a scissors and I point it like downwards like that, and I like slowly shave it off. And I kind of just create these like sporadic layers. Like it's not legit layers where you're taking like a whole section of hair and cutting it. It's kind of just like these little pieces that are shorter. I've always done this and it's always worked for me. Some are long, some are short. This is literally just how I do it. When I was younger, I did it with a razor. But this is literally just to make it look a little bit more natural. Trust, once my hair actually grows out, I won't be putting layers in it. I don't love the look of layers, but this is just to blend it with what I have going on right now. And sometimes I even take like the pieces at the front and I just kind of go like, it's better to start long. You can always shorten it. It's kind of the same way I cut my hair. There's no rhyme or reason. Like when I cut my own hair, it's kind of like this also, where I literally just take off, I'll feel whatever's dead and take that off. And then some on the inside too, because like my hair like hangs down on the inside here. I actually recommend with extensions, the hair at the nape of your head, I recommend braiding that up so you don't get these like weird curls in here, but I just did this real quick. I'm gonna take them back out soon. It is kind of heartbreaking cutting these though because they were so expensive and you're paying for like a certain amount of grams of hair. Like I think this is 360 grams of hair and it was about $400. And now I'm like cutting it off. This is what I get for wanting to be platinum blonde in Japan. I'm gonna do the rest of this maybe with an actual mirror instead of a camera.